guys, today I'm going to show you guys how I make my headers and my big boxes, or my regular like plain boxes that I use in almost every spread. If you want to see how I make these, then keep on watching. So the first thing I do is open up a Microsoft Word document. It's just a blank document. I like to start off every week with that. Then I will go over to the top portion over here, and these have different stuff that it says, like home, insert, page layout, references, stuff like that. So first I go to page layout and change the margins to as small as they will go. It's just my last used usually. So it is, I have the top and the bottom set at 0.25 and the right and the left set at ½ inch. Then up there also I will click the insert tab and then click on the table button. And then right here it'll have a drop down menu that you can decide how big you want your table to be. I like mine to be 5 by whatever the most is, which is I think 7. So once you have it set, you're just going to click on that square and it sets your table. Then once your table is on your screen, it's going to bring up a tab right here that says Table Tools. So the first one is Design, which I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to click on the Layout. And with the layout, you're going to see right underneath that tab it says Height and Width. I'm going to select the whole table. I am going to select the height and change it to 0.25. And the width I'm going to change to 1.5. So it just makes it a little bit taller and a little bit thinner. Then also on this icons up here, there are these 9 icons you can click on, and this is going to select your alignment. So what that means is it is going to be wherever you want your text to be. I always choose the middle one because it will center your text in the very center of the box. Then you can go in and type out your headers. I like to have a today, a work, a YouTube, sections, and I'm just going to select those, copy, and paste. So then there's all my headers. And then for these ones, you can go ahead and write out whatever other headers you want to have. You can have your to-do headers, to clean, whatever you want to keep track of, maybe exercise, anything like that. I am going to click all of the boxes one more time, and then you can always change your font. I change mine based on whatever theme I'm doing for that week. So I think for this week I want something that is curly, and then once you choose your font you can make the writing just a little bit larger. I like to make it fill the boxes, but you don't want to make it so big that it changes the size of your boxes. So we're going to have it at a 14-point font. And then I'm going to go in and change the color. So I'm going to select one section. So I selected all of my today headers. Right up here, right above that, there's this little tool that looks like a bucket of something falling out. You're going to click on the little down arrow right next to that, and then that brings up your colors. If you know what color you want to use, you can use any of these colors here, or click on more colors and it brings up this little spiral of colors, or you can click this and there's every color under the rainbow. If you have the hex codes, you can also enter those in here. But I think I'm just going to choose a pink color for mine. And then it is still highlighted, and I like to have all of my fonts be in white. So I'm just going to click this one that has the A with the color bar underneath it. That will change the color of your font, and I want my font to be white. So I'm going to do it like that. I'm actually going to go back, re-highlight it, and press bold because I like my headers to be a little bit more bold. Then you can go through and do the rest of your headers. So now that all of my headers are done, I'm going to use these last two slots to write in my days I've gone without soda. So what I'm going to do is actually zoom it in even more, and down here at the very bottom of your screen it has the little scales for you to zoom in. So I'm just going to make it big enough so I can see where I'm writing and how I'm writing. And I'm just going to write in there days without soda. And because I don't want it to take up the entire box, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and I'm going to change it so that it is aligned with the right side of the box because I want to put a little white box right over here. So now I'm just going to copy that and paste it for the rest of the boxes and just align all of those. So there, now that's done, and I'm going to go in and make them this color pink, make the font white, and now I'm going to put in the little box right in front of it. So to do that, I'm going to go back up to this insert tab, select shapes, and select the rounded square. Then there is this little like plus sign. That is what you're going to use to draw your box with. So just draw it however big you want. And it always seems to move it over, which I don't know why it does that, but there's that. And then you can just align it inside your box however you want. The way that it does it is it will make it a white box with a black border. I'm going to change it to a white border, so I go up to this little shapes outline, click that, and click no outline. There we go. Now I'm going to copy and paste that into all of them. So there's all of those, and then I have this last row of headers that I can fill with whatever I want. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to take the first 3 boxes, right click on my mouse, which brings up a menu, select merge cells, which is going to make all of those cells into one box. And then this is what I'm going to use to do my YouTube tracker. So I'm going to fill that with a pink color. I'm just going to take one of these boxes, copy it, and paste it over here. And then you can always just make it bigger if you want it to be bigger. But that way it's the same outline and everything. And we're going to copy that one and paste it, because my YouTube trackers have 2 boxes generally. One that keeps track of subscribers and one that keeps track of the views. There. Then right up here, I'm just going to type in YouTube, and there we go. So then the last thing I'm going to do is just select the entire table. I'm going to use the right click on my mouse, select borders and shading, which will bring up this little tab. I'm going to leave it how it is, except for in the middle here, this one says color, and the color is automatically black. This is the lines that are in between all of your boxes. I changed this to white because I think it looks better, and it just changes it all to white. So there is all of my headers. Normally what I would do also is do my boxes on here, so I'm going to insert another table. So for this table, I'm just going to do 5 by 4. I'm going to select the entire table and change the width to 1.5 inches. Then I'm going to select the top 2 boxes, and I'm going to change the height on those to 0.75. I'm going to change the height on the third one to 1 inch. And then this bottom one is going to be 0.5. So there's all my boxes. Then I'm going to go through and color them all. I'm going to change the borders to white like I did last time, just so it's easier to see on these black ones. Then I'm gonna go to insert and do a shape. And I'm gonna do the rounded corners box like I did before. And then do the shape outline as no outline. Now for this, you can always adjust the height and the width of it by clicking on the little arrows over here, just so you can have it be the perfect size to fit into your box. And then just adjust the location of it. I never get mine perfect, like perfectly centered, but that's just me. Then you can copy and paste that for the rest of your boxes. And there are my finished headers and boxes. So I will just print these off on full sheet label paper or sticker paper. I'm currently using the full sheet Avery labels, and then I will show you guys how I cut them out. So here are my finished headers and boxes. I cut the sheet in half because the other stickers don't matter right now. I'm going to show you guys how I cut these real quick. So first I just take my sheet of stickers. I need a straight edge. This, I don't even remember where I bought it from. I don't remember why I bought it. I think I bought it to open up packages and stuff that came in the mail, but it's just a little sharp straight edge. And a, like, you need something like a ruler or something that is thick that won't move on you. I don't have a ruler, so what I use is just an extra cover. So this is just an extra Erin Condren cover. It works perfectly fine. And I'm just going to line the edges up to the edges of my boxes. Then take my straight edge and use a little bit of light pressure. You don't want to cut all the way through to the back, but you do want to cut through the front layer. And then I'm just going to go through and do that for all of my lines on this sheet. So there, all my cuts are done, and then you can just go ahead and peel them off like you would a normal sticker on a sticker sheet. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see next in this series of mine. Also, don't forget to click subscribe if you guys are new. I do lots of planner videos, lots of crafty videos, lots of DIY, and all things like that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you real soon. Bye!